everyone, it's Lighthouse Angel Messages. Welcome, welcome. Happy hump day to you. Hope you have a great Wednesday and, do something special for somebody today. I've got some interesting stuff for you today. First, I'm going to start off with a message I was called to read for you that I feel is important. I went ahead and already got the cards pulled for the overall energy, and then I'm going to read out of the book for this one card here, and then we'll get some messages from the wisdom box, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the message. On this channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life, growing, expanding, seeking that highest version of yourself, and getting in alignment with the divine. This is what we focus on this channel. So the message I was called to today to get out to you is this. Stop being a prisoner to other people's expectations and start living in divine alignment with your truth. Create boundaries that reflect the love that you have for yourself, and no longer apologize for protecting your peace. When you are tempted to drop those boundaries, remember how far you've come in your healing journey. Your peace is priceless. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. And you might want to just take down some notes, put this in your journal, or just make a note to come back to it if it resonates or something you need to focus on. Okay, so it says, stop being a prisoner to other people's expectations and start living in divine alignment with your truth. Create boundaries that reflect the love you have for yourself and no longer apologize for protecting your peace. When you are tempted to drop those boundaries, remember how far you've come in your healing journey. Your peace is priceless. Okay? So that is the message for the beginning of the reading. And so we have these three cards that came out for the overall energy. It says, don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Okay. That's very exciting. You've got something big coming in for you, and the divine doesn't want you to worry. Maybe I'm hearing like, maybe you've been having trouble sleeping. Maybe you can feel that something is coming in. You can feel it in the energy, but nothing is happening yet, and so it's creating anxiety. You just need to find ways to get grounded. Maybe you've seen signs about this. It's very important that you make sure that you do what's necessary to keep yourself grounded, whether that's meditation or just getting outside, getting in nature, taking spiritual baths, whatever you need to do to bring that peace, right? And then we got number 5, which is change, and it says new opportunities. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. Yeah, so the divine is getting ready to open this door. There's a man walking through. So it could be a man is going to offer you a new opportunity. It doesn't have to be. We don't do gender on this channel. But you definitely have a new opportunity coming in, and the divine doesn't want you to worry. Okay? There's a reason for the season that you're in right now. And so if you're feeling isolated or alone, just know he has a purpose for that season. Okay, so be happy, be grounded, and find peace where you're planted right now. Okay, because you have something big coming in. And this is a door. This is a divine door that's being opened. Okay, and it may feel magical. I'm also seeing the rainbow here. You may have been through a healing journey as well. But don't give up, because it's coming in, okay? And then we have number 42. That number could be significant, or the number 6. It says oneness. And it says, look for the common humanity. Invoke the Lemurian light. So I went ahead and got the book on that. I just felt called that I need to read that. And as it turns out, it's very good. So I'm going to read it to you. It says, this card is a reminder that we are all part of the divine. In essence, we are one huge entity. Source is an ocean of love, and we are all droplets of it. Each droplet, even when it is on a journey of individual experiences, remains part of the ocean and seeks ways to return to it. When you choose this card, the unicorn guidance is to look for the common humanity in everyone. Our breath is our connection to the divine, and all humans and animals breathe. Our hearts all beat. We are all born vulnerable. We all look for love and happiness. Whether rich or poor, boss or worker, healthy or sick, we are all divine energy seeking to learn. Whatever religion, race, or culture we are experiencing, we are all droplets on our way back to the ocean of love. Hold this in your heart and be compassionate to all. Seek the divine thread that connects us all. Reach out to someone today, a smile, a word, any form of connection with a stranger strengthens the bonds. When you have linked with unicorns and they are working through you, the energy of love is even stronger. This accelerates your journey. This accelerates your own journey back to the divine. And that's so beautiful. So I feel like it's this, maybe there's this opportunity that's coming in that it's going to be like a big humanitarian opportunity where it's going to be you're able to help others and shine your light. Or maybe that's something that you've wanted to do. But there's definitely something coming in, okay? And I'm going to get another card, and then I'll get some messages from the wisdom box. But everything looks good here. I mean, you don't need to worry. You know, I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and I'm really getting dreams sticking out here. This could be like what you've dreamed about, like having some kind of humanitarian type of opportunity where you're able to help others. Okay? It's coming in, right? It's coming in, and you're going to be able to spread your light. You know, I'm getting this as the world card here. It's like you're able to spread your light all over the world. Okay? Let's see, what else? What else does the collective need to know? Yeah. And it says, it's number 3. It says, be present. Find clarity in the moment. Yeah, so the divine really wants you to be in the moment. You could also be getting downloads or visions, or you could also be getting information in your dreams. If that's the case, make sure you're writing it down. Even if it doesn't make sense, it will in the future. Because I'm really getting, find clarity in the moment, and there's a full moon here. I know we have a full moon coming up. I'm not sure what day it is, but you might get clarity during that full moon with a vision, a dream, something like that. But be present. They don't want you to worry because it's coming in, okay? And enjoy where you are right now, okay? Because that season's going to change. So if you're in a season of isolation, or you're doing a lot of self-reflection, working on yourself, right? Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey and being present in the moment, because the season will change, okay, with this new opportunity. It's going to bring change. This is number 5 is change. It's going to bring change. So enjoy where you are right now. Okay? All right, so let's get some messages from the box of wisdom. See what you need to know. Okay? To give you more clarity on when it pertains to this and just life in general, right? We can always grow and learn. Okay, judgment. You know what I'm getting with this judgment? You might have went through a spiritual awakening. That's what I'm getting with this. You know, there might be judgment with this new opportunity as well. You might, you know, again, don't let other people's opinions and ideas stop you from what the divine has for you, okay? Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Humility is the ladder to divine understanding. Yeah, again, humility is the ladder to divine understanding. Yeah, and it's about, you know, doing for others, right? As, you know, we're all one here. And how what you have, you know, you may think that you have nothing to offer someone in need, or how you could have an impact on their life, but you certainly can, right? We can all help each other through love and strength. It says strength, love, faith, and hope. Yeah, and that's the energy that you've been in, is this energy of spiritual strength, love for the divine, and unwavering faith and hope that your dreams are going to come in, right? Also, with this judgment, I'm getting like, maybe you were misjudged in the past. Maybe you felt understood, or I'm sorry, maybe you felt misunderstood in the past. It says, confidence is not, will they like me? Confidence is, I don't care if they don't. Yeah. And that's the energy you're in now. Maybe that's where this judgment, I was just saying, it's like maybe you were misjudged in the past, or maybe you were in the energy of, you know, needing to be liked, or wanting to be liked, or wanting to be seen. And now you know your worth, your value, and now you just don't care, right? What you care about is staying in alignment with the divine, right? Understanding that all that matters is, you know, that connection with the divine, what he thinks about you, and what you think about yourself. And everything else doesn't matter, right? You don't need people to like you to validate you. You already know your worth. Find strength and hope. Okay, we have another hope here. Yeah, it's like you had unwavering and strength and hope here twice. And I'm hearing your strength and determination are just unwavering, right? Never giving up faith. Always believing in the divine. And now it's coming in, right? Pray more, worry less. Matthew 6:24. Matthew 6:34. Pray more and worry less. Yeah, if you start to worry, because on this card it says don't worry. Again, I love the synchronicities here. You just need to pray more. You need to take it to the divine. If you're starting to worry or if you feel restless, you need to go to the divine in prayer and seek peace and guidance through him. You're one tough cookie. Yeah, and that's that strength. It's that strength that, and you know, you may have went through a healing journey and it took an extreme amount of strength to push through it as well. And I'm also hearing if there's any kind of humanitarian project that you want to get out there, it's desperately needed out there. So make sure that you don't wait on that. You know, if it's a side project or a passion project that can help inspire and lead people out of the darkness and into the light, get started on it. Get it out there because it's needed now. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Okay, here's the third confirmation of hope. Yeah, and this is the divine saying, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. That's where he's taking you. Okay, so don't give up that hope. Right? Maybe you've been doubting it. Maybe you've been down because you haven't seen anything, or maybe your patience is wearing thin. Okay? Don't start feeding those doubts and those fears, right? You need to stay in that alignment of strength, hope, and love, and any uncertainties or any worries, just take those to the divine so those can be released. Everyone you meet has something valuable to teach you. Yeah, and that's the energy you've learned about your confidence. It's part of your healing journey. You've taken the connections of your past, and it could be business, personal, could be co-workers, family, right? And you've used those situations to teach you something so that you could grow and elevate and learn. And if you're not in that mindset, you should be, because everything that's brought into your life is meant to teach you something. Pain is meant to teach you something. It's what you do with it. What do you do with it? Do you take the lesson and alchemize that into powerful change, or do you stay stuck, right? You know, you always want to grow and expand so you become that better version of yourself so you can be that guiding light for others. Right? But every situation, every person you meet has something to teach you. To forgive is not to excuse what the other person did. It's to prevent their behavior from destroying your heart. Okay? To forgive is not an excuse what the other person did. It's to prevent their behavior from destroying your heart. Yeah. And I think, you know, in the past, you've learned the valuable lesson that was taught by, maybe there was people or an individual in your past that you needed to forgive. It could be a partner, a work situation, or a friend, right? you've learned how to forgive and give that closure to yourself to prevent them from destroying your big, beautiful heart, right? Taking the lesson and choosing to allow that lesson to go with you so you can elevate and grow and allow the divine to take you where he wants you to go, right? In confidence, in this new confidence that you have. Forgive others, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. Yeah, big thing on forgiveness here. So maybe someone is struggling with forgiveness, right? Forgiveness is about reclaiming your peace, reclaiming your heart, and not giving your power away to somebody of the past who was only meant to teach you a lesson. Right? And as far as when it comes to revenge and that, revenge is a waste of time. You release it to the divine and allow God to fight your battles, because he's seen everything and he will handle it accordingly. Okay? Because you deserve to have your peace. You deserve to have the purity of your heart intact and not given because somebody mishandled you in the past by not seeing your value or your worth, right? And I'm also hearing, by reclaiming the purity of your heart, the wholeness of your heart, and being able to give it to a person who truly deserves and knows how to value and honor the beauty of your heart and soul, right? Don't let a past person's lack of healing and wounds have power over your heart. Okay? I am worthy of success and happiness. Yeah, and she's standing on a mountain here. It's like maybe you climb that mountain and you're waiting up there, waiting for the divine. I know, like yesterday's reading, there was a hot air balloon that came out, and it's come out a couple times. So maybe you're waiting on this mountain, waiting for the divine to elevate you. Like you're worthy of the success and happiness through this forgiving and healing journey that you've been on. Don't worry, because it's coming in. And just don't let the judgments of others get in the way, okay? And the best thing you do, if somebody is judging you or trying to dim your light with like slight comments and remarks to belittle you or to trigger you or to get a reaction out of you, the best thing is to not react and then just take that energy and alchemize it into personal power for yourself, right? So as they try to dim your light, you take that energy and you actually make your light brighter, okay? Make it benefit you, okay? You can't have a better tomorrow if you're still thinking about yesterday. Yeah, there's something about needing to let go, okay? Don't look back. And if you're constantly looking back or holding on to something that you need to forgive, it's going to keep you stuck, and you're getting ready to walk into a new beginning here. And I'm also hearing with this, like if you have daily goals set and life the way the day works out, you're not able to meet all of your goals, don't beat yourself up. Start the new day with a positive mindset and still go after and tackle those goals, right? Not beating yourself up about what you weren't able to achieve yesterday, right? You need to keep looking forward, and keep that forward mindset. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Yeah. And what I'm getting with that is that you've done the hard work. I'm not speaking to somebody who was trying to take any shortcuts. That you had to focus on finding that strength, that hope, that faith to push through this, forgiving, maybe even forgiving the unforgivable here, and not allowing the behaviors of people that you came in contact with in the past destroy your heart, right? Seeing it as a lesson of empowerment, I'm hearing, a lesson of empowerment. Even in the darkest moments, light exists if you have faith to see it. Even in the darkest moments, light exists if you have faith to see it. Yeah, and that's the divine with you, and the faith in seeing how you can learn from that situation. How can I transform this dark moment into positive transformation in my life, right? Doing that self-reflection and pulling back those layers so you can take something that seems dark into a blessing in your life. And you can, because it's all perspective and the energy you put towards it. Okay? You don't have to stay stuck and stagnant in a dark place. There is light in every situation, Because what you think about, what you speak about, is what you bring into your life. So if you are in a dark moment and you continue to feed it with darkness, with negativity and victim mentality, well then that's what you're going to get in your reality. That's what's going to manifest in your environment. But if you take a dark moment and say, you know what, I'm going to flip the script on this, and I'm going to turn this into something positive and transformational in my life, and I'm seeking the divine to guide me, well, now you've become an alchemist. You become something powerful in your own life. Okay? And don't worry, Go to meditation, go to prayer, get grounded if you feel like anxiety and worry are creeping in, okay? All right, let me get one last card for the just to close up this reading. I hope something resonated for you here. If not, please check back tomorrow. I do daily readings Monday through Friday, just to get an energy and a flow of what you need to know. And hopefully you found something valuable for you here to get you to grow and evolve and become the best version of yourself. Okay. All right, we got 2 cards. It says, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. Yeah. And what I'm getting with this is that keep maintaining that alignment with the energy of love. Okay? Loving yourself. Loving loving how far you've come, love with the divine, love with the people around you. You can even, even if giving love, taking, acting out of love, even when you have to walk away from things, right? People, places, and things, still stay in that alignment with love, because then your peace can't be disturbed, right? You won't react to people who are trying to trigger you. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. And here we have another eye again. There's two eyes here. So you could be having vision, you could be seeing signs. You might also, the divine might be expanding your spiritual gifts as well. Visions. It says, I let go of the shadow of the past. Yeah, that's this forgiving the lessons, letting go, not letting them take your heart or your peace, right? By seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Yeah, and that's being in this alignment. It's like you see things through a different lens. Seeing that in this energy of love, you can let go of the past and your peace won't be disturbed. Keep in that alignment, okay? And if you are getting any signs, synchronicities, make sure you don't doubt them. Don't disrespect them. If the divine is guiding you, you need to take action on those, okay? Because that's your path. That's the path to your highest self, to where all your divine blessings are. Everything you could ever want or ever dreamed about is on that path. So don't disrespect or disregard the signs, okay? That's the message I have for you today. Wishing you a beautiful Wednesday, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.